My name is Heather Rice, and I serve as Program Coordinator and Executive Assistant at the WhoSoEver Gospel Mission in Philadelphia. The theme for our conference comes out of Psalm 61, where David says to the Lord, "You are my refuge, a strong tower against the enemy." The conclusion of the psalm is David saying, "Therefore I will ever sing praises to your name as I carry out my vows day after day." The reality that God is David's strong tower is what enables him to be faithful in the daily routines of his life. But David is not saying this from a place of ease and comfort. He's not saying this from Jerusalem, the center of the promised land. He's crying out to God from the end of the earth when his heart is faint. And this isn't just an expression of David's suffering. David writes this to be sung by the congregation of God's people as they express their struggles as well. So I ask you, where is your end of the earth? Where do you struggle to feel God's presence and power and provision in the midst of your everyday life as you go through your routines? You see, so often we fall into the trap of thinking that all of these things, these details that bombard us in daily life, that they somehow are hindrances to doing ministry, that they keep us from carrying out our vows before the Lord. But the truth of the matter is, God, who is sovereign, who is over all of those details, He is calling us to serve Him in the midst of those struggles. So how do we do that? How do we get from the end of the earth where we're harassed by all of these trials to the center of the strong tower that God is for us? Well, the key lies in the verses that precede the final one here. David says, "Prolong the life of the king. May he be enthroned forever before God. And would you, Lord, appoint steadfast love and faithfulness to watch over him all his days." This is not fulfilled in David or in the kings that followed until one king arose. And this king, the King of Kings, who reigns forever on David's throne, who has never failed, who has ruled in righteousness all of his days, who took that love and faithfulness all the way to the cross. He is my strong tower. He is Emmanuel, God with us. He doesn't pluck us from the desert place and put us in the place of safety in the tower. He comes and meets with us at the end of the earth, and He fills us, and He surrounds us, and encamps around us. He is our strong tower, so that through our weakness, His life, His light, His power and love may shine into the darkness as we carry out our vows day after day, as we live through the routines of our daily life in the power of God.